Major moves. We going all in. Like we got nothing to lose. We making moves. We making major moves. We making moves. We making major moves. We making moves.
Welcome back to my channel, everybody. I am Mr. Man, and I come with some fire content every single time I record. I'm not tooting my horn or anything like that. I'm giving myself a pat on the back. Well, I guess I am now. But either way, I just want to give you guys the truth. No hype. No, let's do this. Something to the moon. Forget the moon. Let's stay here on Earth. And we will wait till the moon comes to us. That's how we do it. We set up goals and we manifest into our lives what we want, and we wait for that to come to us while we're on our hustle and grind, making it a reality, okay? We don't chase paper. We don't do none of that nonsense. We don't chase things. We allow them to come to us. We are where we need to be. That's why we're here right now, okay? So, today on my page, on my Twitter page here, right here, Gen X had put out Ripple XRP and Stellar Lumens will be the backbone of payment systems of the future. Let's jump into that. So here it is. Harvard, Ripple XRP and Stellar XLM will be backbone of payment system of the future. These two will be the backbone of the payment system, okay? Cannot stress that enough. Not my words. Harvard study. In the report, the author Jayesh Mehta mentions that blockchain technology has become mature enough to handle fiat currency in the digital format. Interestingly, the report also mentions that blockchain networks like Ripple and Stellar Lumens have been growing acceptance while becoming the preferred choice for international businesses. They are the choice. There's no alternatives to these ones. They are other ones that are similar and offer similar products, but it's not them. Besides, the report also goes on to explain how these two blockchains platforms can facilitate instant CBD settlement worldwide while leveraging the power of AI and machine learning. This process also involves an ML controlled FX interface. The author explains the entire 7-step automated process. We're not going to go through that at all. That's it right there. That's neither here nor there to us. This is just news I want to look at. I don't like to read news. We don't follow the news. We take deep dives, and when we're ready, we'll come up for air and then go back down. This is just the beginning. We are wading in the water right now. We're already aware of Stellar and XRP and XLM. Major economies across the world have been gearing up to launch their CBDC. However, many experts believe that instead of building the CBDC infrastructure from the ground up, central banks can leverage the existing infrastructure to cater to their instant settlement needs. Ever hear of RippleNet? As per the latest report, the Stellar blockchain can serve as the base layer for CBDCs worldwide for the retail side of things. Stellar Lumens CEO Danelle Dixon recently stated that they are keen to work with the war-torn country of Ukraine to launch their CBDC. We've gone through this. I had broken this down for you guys with Stellar being the SCBDC, the synthetic CBDC out in Ukraine. Stellar is the rails in which USDC is operating on, so the USDC coin can get to the refugees out there. I provided a solid breakdown for that whole shenanigans. Okay, so one of my viewers had asked about insurance. I had posted something today about insurance, so let's jump into that and learn a bit about the insurance in blockchain. And the question was, why is there insurance in blockchain when blockchain is supposed to be an immutable record for tracking and traceability? Makes sense to me. It sounds logical. However, we're in a world where humans are greedy still, and they're going to want insurance. They're going to need insurance because it's a way to take advantage of people, essentially. But insurance can be a good thing depending on how you look at it. But insurance, they're a business. They're an entity created to make money and give out as little bit as possible. That's what insurance is. So let's just go through. 8 blockchain startups transforming the insurance industry. This one here is what I'm going to focus on, okay? 3i, a startup providing insurance solutions on blockchain platforms, offering opportunities for efficiency, growth, quality across the value chain. Let's just see what they have to say about insurance and blockchain. Our team of innovation analysts conduct thorough and extensive, that's not it. So how it would work, essentially. So there's claim management from Tyrion Lemonade. Lemonade sounds familiar. Fraud detection and risk prevention, it sounds exactly like it would before. Reinsurance, there's B3I, there's O Black, there is Teambrella, peer-to-peer insurance use cases. So they provide a bit of information with regards to the use cases. Not the management, reinsurance, no. Okay, we'll just keep going. We will get back to B3I. I promise you. One of Ripple's partners here, Accenture, big partner with Ripple, Accenture, they're also with the government as well. Let's just hear what they have to say about insurance. So, ultimate guide to blockchain in insurance. This is big business here. Big business, and I will show you guys how big. The blockchain market for the global market for blockchain in insurance is expected to grow from 64.5 million 2018 to 1.39 billion by this year, a compound annual growth rate of 84.9%. That's remarkable. In the Accenture Technology Vision 2019 survey, more than 80% of insurance executives reported that their organizations have adopted distributed ledger technology, DLT, across one or more business units, or are piloting or planning to pilot the technology. Wow. That's huge. Where is it? Not how does blockchain work? There we go. How can blockchain benefit the insurance industry? So this here, I get all these Airbnb notifications. Oh, notifications bother me. Okay. So providing a single source of truth allows friction in business processes to be drastically reduced. So you and I, using the back end, we technically, I guess, wouldn't need insurance if we're sending back and forth. The only loss we're going to experience is if we do something incorrect. But when, you have the intermediary still, the bank to bank, business to business, peer to peer, whoever to whoever, acting as intermediaries. Now they will provide, and they need insurance because this company can do something that affects this company here. So there's going to be some way to rectify this issue in this transfer or remittance, in that money movement or that tokenized movement, or something moving. Data reconciliation is made easier, accuracy is improved, and time spent uncovering information is eliminated. So there you go, allowing for transparency, efficiency gains, and cost reductions throughout the value chain. What's more, shared industry tasks and automated generate more seamless processes and lower total cycle times. The aggregate improvements in speed and accuracy can also create more positive customer experiences. For example, shortening the claims cycle through improved efficiency can lead to higher customer satisfaction and retention, while faster and better access to data could enable smoother interaction between insurers and their customers. Reducing inefficiencies and costs throughout the value chain could ultimately even lead to lower premiums. So they're talking about the end-to-end flow and how there's like essentially a fiduciary need from this end to this end. If I send you this and it doesn't reach here, then there's something going on here. Somebody has to owe somebody money. There's something going on here. So I'm going to show you what I posted also. This is Ripple talking about this. Right here.
Technically, and it's a co-creation, and I think that is the key of where a lot of this so far has been able to fall down, is the lack of correct sort of integration in that co-creation. So it's not a fully legal angle, and I don't think that regulation and compliance is at all like a solve all. It's integration between technology, education, and then that legal, regulatory, compliance, governance piece.
Thanks. Actually, Brooks, I wanted to bring you to maybe react to this and see if you agree that in order to rebuild trust in the system, that there are certain, customer consumer protections that need to be put in place. And when Jorn talked about sort of the three priorities in terms of identity, the assets, and the consumer protection, would you rank them similarly? Would you prioritize sort of the focus on trust rebuilding in different way?
Absolutely. I think it's a great framework and setup. I think everything we've done by building this cross-border financial services payment network has been and had to have been built on trust in these elements. One of our first use cases on RippleNet, the network, was the remittance business. Mm-hmm. And for a Saudi oil worker to send their entire paycheck across our network to be paid out in the Philippines and then delivered to a village counts on our partners on both sides of that network with our technology in the middle. And we have a fiduciary responsibility to make sure that anyone on RippleNet or any market we're operating in is absolutely up to the highest standards, which means we absolutely have firm lines in the sand about any markets that are.
Perfect. So you hear them say that they have a fiduciary responsibility to meet for their customers. Anybody that's operating within RippleNet? Where was I? Accenture. Okay, we're done with Accenture. I've broken that down. I have broken that down. Do I need to go into this one here? The CB Insights offers research. No, I don't need to do that. We'll go into this, okay? We'll start here. This is McKinsey and Company. These guys are a consultant company. They do a lot of consultancy to determine whether something that someone wants to do is going to be viable for their business. Does it make sense to do it? I mean, you're going to pay for these guys. They're a consultant firm, but they will go in and do these evaluations for that. So, that being said, this is where I want to get to, right to the executive summary, okay? What it says here, blockchain and insurance, opportunity or a threat? Blockchain is a DLT that is broadly discussed as a technology with huge innovation potential in all areas of financial services. To date, it is largely in the banking arena where blockchain use cases have been identified. However, the blockchain technology also offers potential use cases for insurance that include innovating insurance products and services for growth, increasing effectiveness in fraud detection and pricing, and reducing admin costs. In these application areas, insurers could address some of the main challenges they're facing today, such as limited growth in mature markets and cost reduction pressures. I don't think I want to go too far with this. Did I have anything else in here I want to read? Implementation of blockchain is a long-term horizon. Yes, I'm aware. I think we're all aware of that. At the same time, investing in blockchain, no. This is where I want to get now. So now we're in our arena. We're operating within our know-how, our framework, our frame of reference here. What central bank digital currencies will mean for insurance? Here we go. This is what plays in our realm now. We're in our playground. Since the person behind the name Satoshi Nakamoto launched a new type of digital currency 14 years ago, governments and central banks have been working hard to find a way to compete. Demand for that first digital asset, Bitcoin, is now proven with 190 million people worldwide holding the currency. Meanwhile, stablecoins that track the price of USD or any other fiat currencies are also on the ascendant. Governments around the world have responded with a wave of research papers. Oh yeah, there's so much to go through. And ideas on how to create a CBDC while ignoring or banning Bitcoin itself. The latest of these was a paper by the UK government on the digital pound, predicting that it will be launched within a decade, with the Deputy Governor of the Bank of England commenting that a UK CBDC would open up a new frontier in how money is used. If CBDCs do not take off, then they will have a significant impact on how society and businesses operate, including insurance. So, will they be good or bad for insurance companies? What are the risks? Most people's first response to the idea of CBDCs, or in the UK's case, a digital pound, is to wonder what the point is. Surely our money today is already digital, as you can pay with your card and transfer money. What's the difference? The answer is that traditional currencies are mostly created and managed by commercial banks, which means that the digital part isn't the currency itself, but the liability on the balance sheet. In other words, you don't own your digital pounds or dollars. You have just loaned your paper money to the bank, which then allows you to manage that money with its digital solution. So I walk into the bank with my $100 bill here, give it to the bank. The bank takes that. There's now a digital representation of that dollar. It's not two different dollars. It's $1. This dollar, physical dollar, is gone. This digital dollar exists now. Bitcoin and the proposed CBDCs are different because you no longer need the bank to hold them. Instead, you can take custody of your digital currency without bank involvement, and you can move it from one person to another without a bank being part of the transaction. Hence, one of the potential advantages of CBDC is that they take the monopoly of money creation and money transfer away from the banking sector, opening the way for innovation. Anyone in their bedroom could potentially start building a bank or banking-like application on top of the CBDC. This is already happening with Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies now happening with Bitcoin. So the same logic could apply. This openness will create the innovation supercycle in payments and money. I don't think I need to go any further on this one here. I don't want to make this a long video. So here we are at. Here. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, there we go. So this is by the World Trade Organization. We have spoken about them before. Go back a couple videos. We had a breakdown of them with Hyperledger, Fabric, with Ripple, with Stellar, with R3. Oh man. Anyways, these guys here, World Trade Organization, they are exactly what they say they are. A world trade, global trade. Can blockchain revolutionize international trade? Here we go. Blockchain's potential trade-related applications are numerous and could significantly transform international trade, but the technology has not a solution. The technology doesn't have a solution to everything. From finance, including trade finance, the customs and certification process, transportation and logistics, insurance, distribution, intellectual property, and government procurement, possible applications of blockchain encompass a diverse set of areas related to the WTO, World Trade Organization. While the technology opens interesting opportunities to enhance the efficiency of a number of processes and cut costs in these areas, it is not a panacea. Carefully weighing the cost and benefits is essential. Here we go. Another area that could be significantly impacted by the use of blockchain tech is insurance. Let me get rid of that. That way you guys can see this. There we go. Insurance. The automation of processes through the use of smart contracts could help reduce admin procedures and costs, handle claims, and administer multinational insurance contracts. A particular interest for international trade are pilot projects being tested in the maritime insurance sector. Blockchain is also just starting to enter the e-commerce world. While the tech may not revolutionize e-commerce per se, it could give it further boost and impact existing business models. If the initiatives underway prove conclusive, the tech and legal issues are solved, blockchain could become the future infrastructure of the service industry. It is. We posted a video with Jenny Johnson from Franklin Templeton saying blockchain is the core of banking, okay? Because of its automation capabilities, thanks to the use of smart contracts, blockchain could be the service sector what robots have been to manufacturing. A significant shakeup of relationships within the sector is, however, unlikely. Blockchain's main impact will most likely be felt in terms of cost reduction. Woo! This is Sierra Automatic. Okay, so here we have World Customs Organization and with the WTO again. All right, this is a report put out last year. So let's do this. So here, just showing you guys quickly. So figure 2, opportunities for industrial sectors. Here are some of the opportunities. Overall average. Okay, so we have agriculture, arts and recreation, automotive, financial services, healthcare, insurance. Insurance is going to be a big player in this space. All right, if you can get in while it's young, fantastic. Manufacturing, mining, property, public sector, retail, tech, media and telecom, transportation, logistics, and utilities. We had gone through a host of these already on our channel here. So just know that you are well taken care of, and this was the one here. So here we go. B3. Who are we talking about? Page 23. Who are we talking about here? We are back here again, okay? Blockchain and DLT and trade. This is by the WTO again, okay? They are a big company. Don't mess around, man. Don't mess around with these guys. So here we talk about B3. If you remember me, I brought them up in the very, very beginning. Okay, in a 5-year plus DLT and other technology will offer new ways of doing things, new processes, different business models, and elimination of many things we need to do today through automation. So B3. What time is it? 5:20. Okay. Is a Switzerland-based consortium startup looking to bring innovation to the insurance space with DLT. The firm's first product for the reinsurance market, which will be available to the market for the January 2020 insurance renewal season, is a catastrophe excess of loss tool. Wow. B3I supports the insurance industry by providing its own industry-wide platform called B3I Fluidity that is built on R3's global Corda network. You see why we chose them now? On which both B3I and partners can create applications. This allows a high level of integration between applications as well as the other business networks, for example, banking. Who was partnered and utilizing R3? Or who is R3 utilizing, sorry? Ripple with XRP, XLM. They got Corda up in that biatch. Did I say XLM? I don't think XLM's with Corda. I think it's just XDC, Zinfin, and XRP as a settlement mechanism as well. Also running on the Corda network. As a private company, exact investment details have not been disclosed, but shareholders include a wide array of global companies from the insurance industry, including Acmea, Aegon, Ageas, Allianz, AXA, China Pacific Insurance Company, Deutsche Ruck, Generali, Hanover, I don't know, Liberty Mutual, Mapfre Re, Munich Re, SBI Group, we know SBI Group as well, Score, Swiss Re, Tokyo Marine, Vidre, and Zurich Insurance Group. Initially founded at the end of 2016 and incorporated in March 2018, the firm launched its Lighthouse reinsurance application in October 2019, which customers will use in a live parallel run during the year. I wonder how that went. The firm believes that parallel run will show, so a parallel run is just they have their system operating as normal, and they got this new system holding it up at the same time. Both of them are operating at the same time. Kind of what's happening with Ripple, RippleNet, and Swift. The firm believes that the parallel run will show the power of what they have built and increase the opportunities for B3I, challenging them to maximize scalability, resilience, and ability to deliver at speed on multiple products simultaneously. Guys, I don't know. We're always just discussing fire here, and I'm grateful that you guys, find value in this content here, because this is going to be what excels you into the future. By future, I mean your present, because we're ahead of the game already, while people are still stuck in the past, thinking that these things are blockchain, whatever, crypto, whatever. Biden's okay, Biden's great, Biden's awesome. There's going to be some shit that takes place that accelerates all of this into our real world. Right now, this is happening behind the scenes, so it's technically not in our real world, even though it exists in our real world. But there's going to be something that excels this into our real world. I'll show you, okay? Just quickly before I let you guys go. Is it on? Let me see if I can find it. If I can't find it, it sucks, but... Is it this? Is it this? Where's Juju? No. No. Alright. No. I don't see it, folk. Well, I think I'm going to let you guys go. This has been a lovely conversation, as always. And I do appreciate you guys taking some time out of your day to spend time with me and learn. You know, the best thing you can do is educate yourself. The saying is, knowledge is power, and you guys continuously claim power, because that power is yours, all right? Own it, own that power, and live it. I'll see you guys on the next one.
Making major moves. We going all in. Like we got nothing to lose. We making moves. We making major moves. We making moves.